Hello, my crafty friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a new exciting hop. It is called Around the World in 30 Days, and it is just that. No, it does not have to be this elaborate vacation. It could be a weekend getaway, traveling internationally, cruises, a full-on vacation, resort style, or just exploring around your town. But there is going to be a bunch of us, so you are definitely going to want to subscribe to everyone listed below because, like I said, it is for a full 30 days. Now, it's all up to us of how much we want to participate. I know right now for me, I'm going to participate every Monday. So make sure you check back every Monday. In fact, while you're watching this on August 1st, I'm not even home right now. I done this in advance for you guys because I am creating a new family memory vacation out in Tahoe. We just are going for our first time, and I'm so excited because I haven't been there yet. So I can't wait to see what pictures I come up with. But here's what you can expect from me. Right now, I am going to be working on a pocket page spread. This is going to be of our little spring break mini 2-day getaway to Sedona. So actually, and then we were at my mom's for 2 days. So a little 4-day getaway for spring break. And we went to Sedona for the first time. And I printed out my photos with Pernickety prints, which if you have not tried them, wow. I'm not sponsored in any way, but I have been bringing this up now because I'm kind of using her prints on the latest some latest videos that I created, but the quality is amazing. I cannot express enough of how much I love her quality. Now, also about this video is if you're wondering like what is going on, Desiree, that is because I thought I was going to do this live. It ended up being 40 minutes. I did not want to put you to sleep in a 40-minute video. So I kind of cut all that down, and that's why I'm now doing a voiceover. So here, let's just jump right into what I'm doing and what you can expect. I'm going to be documenting Sedona, and I'm going to be doing a pocket page spread. And right now, I'm kind of talking to you about how I'm using a different style pocket page than what you normally see when I do pocket pages. And that is a 9x10. It has 2 spots for 3x4 cards, 2 spots for 4x6 horizontal and vertical. Some are top loading for the photos, meaning you just open the slip and put the photo in, or it's a side loading on some of them. Really weird. It's very interesting, but I do like the look, and the reason why I like having this option is because there's some photos, which are rare that I do this, that are vertical. So I knew right away with these 2 photos I could not cut it down, nor did I want to, so I ended up grabbing this sleeve. And as I was starting to lay all the photos down, I realized while looking through this that it was starting to look way too busy to me. And 2 of the photos that you saw were just family shots. In fact, I'm starting to get a little bit better of not taking the same family selfie photo and getting definitely different types of pictures in my album. But I had 2 that were very similar. One, we had glasses on and we were facing, I think it was called the Devil's Pit behind us, and it was a huge drop. Yes, that kind of scared me. I did not want the kids near the edge. And then we turned it around and we got also the scenery behind us, and that's the one that I'm going to use where we're not wearing our sunglasses. And I felt like that was a lot better already once I removed that top photo, and then I put down a title card. I already felt a little bit more relaxed. My eyes could focus. They had a resting spot, and that was just so much more appeasing to the eye. Now, the products that I'm going to be using, and that's kind of what I was showing you in the beginning, is Studio Calico had this Wonderlust bundle, which they still offer. It comes with cards, a stamp set, and the stamp set is actually what sold me. And you get 2 sheets of each card, and they are 3x8, and then you get the 2 sheets of puppy stickers, and then, like I said, the stamp set. The stamp set that I wanted so bad was $19.99, and then I realized it was in this bundle for only $24.99, so it was like a no-brainer. I took the bundle. You could purchase also an album. Now, mind you, I am not part of affiliate or anything. I'm just, if you are interested in these cards. They did have a album, but I didn't purchase the album because I know I can use this in my pocket style layouts. I can even use it for 6x8 if I wanted to. I could punch a hole in that 3x8 card and add it to a 6x8 album if I wanted to. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and cut those down. And the thing that I love about these cards, on the back of every of their graphic design, they have journaling cards on the back, which is amazing. So what I decided to do was go ahead and turn the one around and use it for a journaling card. And again, here I am having that little resting spot. I did add one of them with a quote. I really love the quote. And this layout that I'm doing is for my son's, whoops, sorry about that. That's my husband. This album is for my son's album. You guys all know that I do each album for each of one of my kids. And so I knew I needed to add a little bit of something to these photos, but I definitely did not want to add anything to the photos on the right that are vertical. Those were just really great shots that I took, and I just didn't want to have anything to take it away from the beauty of those of the Chapel of the Holy Cross. And so I go in and grab washi tape. You guys all know for the longest time, how many years have I been saying how I don't like washi tape? I hate washi tape. I never use it. I only, I've done a few things where I've kind of showed you different ways to kind of use up washi tape by creating your own die cuts and embellishments. But yeah, it's something that I would never really grab. And lately, that's what I've been grabbing on almost every layout is washi tape. So I grabbed those to ground my boots. And at first, I normally tend to put things up on the left-hand side, but really I'm going to have floating boots in the sky. Nope, that's not going to make any sense. And those hiking boots are so darn cute that I want to incorporate them. So I squeeze them into the bottom corner on the right. Next, I am going to, I grabbed the Pink Fresh Studio Escape the Ordinary because that was what I used originally on that first layout that you saw in the very beginning of that 8.5 by 11 photo that I documented of us on the same trip. And I wanted to see if there was anything else that I could use because right now this is mostly Studio Calico, and I definitely wanted to keep the same color palette with this so that way it looks like it goes together. And I actually did a great job, even though they're going to be two different companies. They are going to look like they were with the same collection. So I went into and found some quotes, and I'm going to pick one quote, and then I'm also going to go back into my stash and grab a label sticker. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to have, a label sticker also, again, where those two photos are on the right, but then I kind of said no, and because of the fact that I did not want to distract from the photo. I found one that I liked, and as you saw me kind of measure with the quotes, that is because I wanted to make sure I had enough room. I didn't want a quote being too long that it kind of goes over my husband's face. I wouldn't be able to cut it down. I guess I could have cut it down in between words, but I didn't want to have to do that, so I was trying to make sure that I pick one that has a good enough length. So that's going to be the one that says Endless Beauty. And what I'm trying to do right now is just, do I want it, kind of below the tree line? I'm just trying to figure out where I want to line it up. And I think I actually go over that little line mark right there. And I'm going to keep it that way. As I start, cutting this down and moving on, I then realized, well, wait a minute, that Endless Beauty I could have put on that other picture. Try to lift it up, and you'll see that here in a few minutes, and realize, oh no, if I do that, the label is going to be completely torn. Now, obviously, I have more labels, but I don't want to waste one, so I just leave it as is. Now, here is this amazing stamp set by Paisley Press, I think it's called. That they do a lot of stamps for Studio Calico. The one that sold me, and it's the one that you're going to see right now, is going to be this little one that has like a starting point, and then it, like as if you're moving along, and then it's going to have an X to your destination. And I thought it was the cutest thing that to use for my title card, which I don't think I talked to you about the title card just yet. Like I said, I've done this voiceover so many times it kept messing up. But the Keep It Wild card, I love this card. This was from a 2021, it was either July or August Studio Calico kit. And I thought I was going to have it Keep It Wild in Sedona using the tile stickers from the Simple Stories, that little alphabet book that I had. But once I put them all down, it took away from the photograph. It like ruined it, and I didn't want to do that. So I basically cut the tile stickers to spell the word Sedona all the way down to literally right by the top of the letter, and I leave that. And I like that so much better. So now it's just Keep It Wild Sedona. And then I wanted to add another stamp of this mountainside onto where my quote is. And so I grabbed my StazOn ink, and for whatever reason, it doesn't work. I tried inking it twice, trying to go over it, and it looks kind of faded. It doesn't look bad on this little tiny screen while I'm doing this voiceover, but definitely I know you guys can see it right now. So I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, what if I stamp it on paper? And so I did that, and of course it's a crisp, clear image, and I was kind of a little disappointed. So whenever I order my prints from Persnickety, I always pick the luster, I think it's called, where it's a matte finish, because I know my Canon selfie prints are glossy, and I prefer the matte over glossy. But I don't know why. Maybe I need to get a fresh ink pen. I don't know. So, but this is it. I'm going to put my journaling on and have some still shots, and this is it for my first layout. So I'm super excited. Actually, and then I come back and I switch out the photograph, because that is, oh my gosh, I didn't even explain this to you. I did it in the last voiceover. So the reason why I switched it out is that photograph originally was from the next day on a hiking trip. This was all on the first day, and I wanted to keep the timeline consistent on my pocket page. That is it. So the next one will be all about hiking and what we ate. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Do be sure to check out everyone listed below. I hope you enjoy this hop, and if you are new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because I'd love to have you here, and you all have an amazing day. Bye.